Alrighty, and welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today, I'm going to be trying out something a bit new, for channel. In fact, really new for everything, because I haven't uploaded since April on the channel, but, I'll be mentioning stuff for that in tomorrow's video. But today, I want to go through a list of things I think you should watch before The Mandalorian, which comes out on Tuesday. At least the first episode. In fact, I believe it's 8 episodes total for the first season, and it will run till, I believe, December 27th. And there will be 2 episodes this week, one on Tuesday and one on Friday. So yeah, and I believe they're every Friday after that, except for the week Rise of Skywalker comes out. I believe it's on Wednesday that week. But anyways. So yeah, it's a what to watch / read before The Mandalorian. So yeah, no, I will say this: these are must, watch or read stuff. You can probably skip them. Definitely in some areas. But I'll start with some stuff you should watch. Which first off, the movies. Duh. But I will say, I feel like you could probably, not watch a single Star Wars movie or anything Star Wars related and still be able to get into it enough. But that's what I feel like just from the trailers and style of the show. That could very well change on Tuesday or by the end of December and whatnot. But we don't know. But obviously, I still recommend watching all 8 saga films and the 2 spin-offs, which on Disney Plus, which The Mandalorian will be on, you can watch the prequel trilogy, the original trilogy, Episode 7, and Rogue One. So yeah, and I believe on Netflix right now you can watch The Last Jedi and Solo. So yeah, and all the episodes of Star Wars Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels I'm about to mention will all be on Disney Plus, so you'll be able to watch them on Tuesday if you feel like it. But yeah, there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8/9-ish episodes, based around Mandalorian stuff, Mandalore. The first arc, which consists of Season 2, Episodes 12 through 14, The Mandalorian Plot, Voyage of Temptation, and Duchess of Mandalore, introduces a lot of Mandalore stuff into canon. Obviously, at the time, this was technically part of the EU, which is now Legends, but this is the first appearance of Mandalore in canon. But has stuff, a group of Mandalorians called Death Watch, which the leader Pre Vizsla is voiced by Jon Favreau, who's the showrunner of Mandalorian. But pretty much introduces basically everything. Pretty much anything after the start of the Clone Wars for Mandalore. Went on post Clone Wars stuff for Mandalore and whatnot, but I'm not gonna spoil the episodes too much, so yeah. Then there is not, and well, that is like an arc, whatnot. But then there's a second arc, which consists of Season 3, Episode 5, 6, Corruption and the Academy. These episodes I really don't feel like have any effect at all on the Mandalorian. It involves Mandalore stuff, maybe, but, whatnot, but they're skippable. Then Season 4, Episode 14, A Friend in Need. Basically, kinda, Mandalore doesn't show up, but, It involves Death Watch and the character is introduced named Bo Katan or Katan, whatnot, who shows up in some later stuff. But yeah, you can probably skip it, but it does have some Mandalorian stuff. And then there's the final Clone Wars Mandalore arc as of now, which consists of Season 5, Episodes 14, 15, and 16, Eminence, Shades of Reason, and The Lawless. It's really kind of a bigger arc, concludes a lot of stuff from those previous arcs, and whatnot. It sets up stuff for more stuff, and um, an arc that's going to be featured in the 7th season of Star Wars Clone Wars, which will come out, or at least start, in February of 2020. The episodes from Mandalore will probably be the end of the season, so that stuff will probably come out around April. So yeah, that stuff's not out yet. So yeah, and that's all the Mandalore Clone Wars episodes. There are some Rebels episodes. Also features some Mandalorian stuff, and whatnot. There's 2 episodes that I feel like technically have some Mandalore stuff and whatnot, like Season 2, Episode 8, Blood Sisters, and Season 3, Episode 11, Visions and Voices. Season 2, Episode 8, I don't remember that one, but Visions and Voices with it falls. Some stuff is Darksaber. It's obviously featured in a lot of that Mandalore stuff from the Clone Wars. And on us, there's probably some stuff where the Darksaber shows up when I'm just completely not mentioning. So yeah, why not? The Season 3, Episode 11, I do recommend it, if I remember correctly, for some of the next episodes. So if you want to watch the next episodes I'm about to mention, then I do recommend that. Season 2 episode, I really don't remember, but anyways, there's Season 2, Episode 13, The Protector of Concord Dawn, Season 3, Episode 7, Imperial Super Commandos, and then Season 3, Episode 15, Trials of the Darksaber, and Season 3, Episode 16, Legacy of Mandalore, which, I'll see Imperial Super Commandos, I really don't remember that episode. Protector of Concord Dawn shows a new world in the system, Mandalore system, I guess. I don't know what the name of the system is. I should write that down, but it's, I believe, a planet or moon or something, and obviously some Mandalore stuff goes in. Nothing too serious, but yeah, introduces characters mainly. And Trials of Darksaber and Legacy of Mandalore. A lot of stuff with Sabine Wren, who's a main character in all of Rebels, who is a Mandalorian. But introduces other Mandalorian stuff, characters, and whatnot. But you know, just don't know how much that will be featured in the Mandalorian show. But then finally, there's Season 4, episode I guess 1-1 and 2. It's like a 2-parter. Heroes of Mandalore, which really advances some of that Mandalore stuff forward. Features characters from the Clone Wars, what I mentioned earlier, and really moves storyline. That story has not been explored, you know, after that yet at all. So, and the showrunner of Star Wars Rebels, Dave Filoni, is directing episodes of The Mandalorian. Is also a producer on The Mandalorian. So, very well, stuff could show up in that. Which, that's really another reason why I just kind of don't know if any of this stuff could very easily 100% pop up because of Dave Filoni's involvement and Jon Favreau's involvement in Clone Wars, voicing Pre Vizsla, but yeah. Overall, we just don't know how much Mandalore is going to be involved in the Mandalorian. We don't know if it's just a straight up bounty hunter show yet, or if it's a actual Mandalore show yet. And from the looks of it, it looks like a bounty hunter show, which there are some bounty hunter episodes. Definitely ones will feature Boba Fett, which shows our season 2 episodes 20 through 22. Death Trap R2 Come Home, Lethal Trackdown, and season 4 episode 15 Deception, and then season 4 episode 20 Bounty, which shows all feature Boba Fett and other bounty hunters like Bosk, like blanking on the other characters. The other character was in Solo, confirmed dead. I'm blanking completely on the character's name right now. Um, yeah. And there's also another bounty hunter, Cad Bane, who shows up a lot in the series. And, I couldn't name all the episodes, but yeah. Also, kind of forget which arcs he's the most prominent in, so kind of didn't mention him. But as right now, it's really don't know if he's alive or dead. And it seems like he's probably dead, but yeah, which, to be honest, like, because, it's never, showed in Clone Wars series that if he dies or not, but I believe there's an unfinished story stuff that is assumed that he was, like, killed, which I find it weird that arc wasn't going to be in the 7th season of Clone Wars, but, is what it is. But yeah, also there's a lot of other bounty hunter stuff, which I'll be getting into in the read section. But there's some comics. There's the stuff that continues the Clone Wars stuff. Darth Maul, Son of Dathomir, the 4-issue comic series from, I'd say Marvel, but I believe it's actually Dark Horse Comics. And I'd say a bunch of Legends stuff, and then that's their first and only canon series. So yeah, but it pretty much is just adapts a actual, it's actually gonna be an arc from the Clone Wars, but because Clone Wars getting canceled at that point in time and adapted into comic form. So yeah, but anyways, that I feel like it's 100% most likely skippable. But yeah, and anyways, in some more bounty hunter stuff, there is a bounty hunters guild, which seems to be like it's going to be featured in the Mandalorian. Looks like Carl Weathers' character, Grief Karga, will be. He's the. I don't know if he's the leader of the Bounty Hunters Guild or if he will be a more prominent person in it or not. Really don't know. Kind of just speculating there, but yeah, there's been stories where it's been mentioned and whatnot. One where kind of the code and some rules of it featured in a comic, Age of Rebellion Boba Fett, which was a one shot in the Age of Rebellion comic series, which was pretty good. Also the Republic one was pretty good. Also, there was this new Resistance one. I haven't read too much of that, but the Rebellion Boba Fett features some of the rules. One of the rules, pretty much the only rule was that when a bounty hunter takes a bounty, no other bounty hunter is allowed to take it, and end up killing their bounty or taking it, then that bounty hunter gets a bounty on their head. And I believe that was the extent of it. But yeah, obviously there's been other stories. I haven't read the comic, but the current mini series, what's going on, Target Vader, I guess is mentioned in that. I'm just going off of Wikipedia there. Haven't read that one. fact, most of the other stories where it says it's mentioned, I really haven't read yet. So yeah, there's a couple other ones. So yeah, but other than that, there's really not much else to read or watch. Mainly because they didn't have like tie-in material like they normally do for other stuff. Like obviously, when new movies come out, they always have tie-in material. Um, Video games, recently they've been having tie-in material. Galaxy's Edge had some tie-in material. What else? Rebels had some tie-in material, not as much as Resistance hasn't really had any. So yeah, but overall, the thing I recommend the most is the Age of Rebellion Boba Fett issue. You could probably get that for a few dollars, of like Amazon or something, digitally, or it might be on like the Marvel Unlimited. I'm not sure, but yeah, you know, you can obviously also dabble a little bit into the Clone Wars and Rebel stuff. Definitely the first and last arc of the Clone Wars I mentioned, and the Heroes of Mandalore episode from Rebels. But yeah, overall, I really don't feel like there's a whole lot you need to watch/read. Most of the stuff I mentioned, I really, the Clone Wars and Rebels stuff, I would not have mentioned if Dave Filoni wasn't involved in the Mandalorian. Or I really wouldn't have gone over it as in depth. That's the only reason why I feel like could have an involvement. And if a big thing from when this Shows or comics is shown more or has a reveal in The Mandalorian, they'll explain it enough. So that way it's not confusing to viewers who have not watched or read the thing. And if they do that with, without explaining it, it'll just be a quick mention, something for, fans who watched it, kind of like in Solo with, Aura Singh, I believe is the character's name. I think that is, mentioning her. So, just typical fanfare, which, yeah. But, anyways, on Tuesday or Wednesday, I will have the review of the first episode of The Mandalorian, which will be directed by Dave Filoni, and, also written by Jon Favreau. So, yeah, you can check that out, and I'll have reviews for all 8 episodes of the first season and a full season review. Yeah, anyways, I'll probably be doing one of these for Jedi Fallen Order later this week, and probably sometime next month for The Rise of Skywalker, and whatever other big Star Wars release there is. So yeah, obviously I definitely don't want it to be super duper long. This one has went on for longer than I really wanted it to, but yeah, I'll definitely be trying to slim it down and fix stuff I feel like it. But videos should be coming out a lot more. I'm planning on having a video every single day this week, and yeah, I'll mention that more tomorrow with the weekly Star Wars recap show, which will then start coming every Monday. But I'll mention that tomorrow. So yeah, but anyways, I've been Star Wars Review, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Bounty hunting is a complicated profession.